Hi, my name is Matt Carroll with World Class Coaching and with the help of Academy Sports Coach 2023. I want to discuss a session with you that I've created with the help of a book we have available on the website called Build Up from the Back, Tactical Analysis by Luca Bertolini. So I've already looked at a number of the other books in this series, the Build Up from the Back, exercises 1 and 2. And we talked a lot about the technical aspects of building up the back in different ways. And I think this book really focuses on why we build up the back and what is the purpose of building up the back and tactically how does it fit within our game and how do we utilize it to our advantage. And that's what I'm really going to focus on in this session. So I started this session with the technical warm-up that I think relates to a lot of the concepts we're trying to get across here, like playing in the shadows, switching the field, overlaps, exploiting space. So in this drill, we start with a pass to this player. So we're imagining we pass this player, the pressure comes on, and we play back through, and this is maybe a center back or a 6, and they pivot back through. They play, not that one. They play out wide again. They make a run into the space they've created by the pass. Maybe the defender got drawn out here, and then we find a square pass or a diagonal pass here, and they play to the next player in this line. Now what happens is this player, the last player to pass it, is going to move out to the end of the line. This player who ran into the middle and passed now is going to check out. Now, a key concept I want to work on here when they check out is we're opening up to the field, we're backpedaling, we have our body turned so we can see where the ball is going to come from and where the ball we want to go, okay? And then they're going to play back here, obviously, but they're looking to initially go forward. Oops. And so we really focus on here, like don't turn your back to the ball, don't turn your back to the ball, don't turn your back to the ball. So players, especially when they're building on the back, need to be aware, need to be facing the play and need to get back involved. And then it just goes again, plays back here, back, through, lay off, and we go and repeat the drill. I think it's a very simple drill. It takes a little while to get the pattern down sometimes, but I think overall it really facilitates a lot of the different technical concepts you're going to want to be working with in the session. So from where I go from there is there's two. I like to teach as there's two different ways to play from the back. One way you're trying to play from the back is you're trying to open up spaces and break the lines and go forward. We're trying to move the defense, allow for the passes, draw them in, and create space for our midfielders. The other way to play is you're looking to play short to draw the opposition in so we can find that a more vertical pass, a diagonal pass. And I think sometimes that part of it gets poo-pooed, and it's like, no, you can't go long. You can't go long. You're playing Route 1 football, the Sean Dyche 4-4-2s. But I think if you play the long diagonal effectively, and you play it in a way that is you're using the building up from the back to open that space, that's not just playing Route 1 football. That's using the space available that you've created through your play. So I think those are two different concepts I'm focusing on this session. So this first one I've got here, I've got basically 3 grids, and I've got a 2v1 in each grid. And I've set up a goal here, and a defender in each box. Okay, and ball here. We'll say maybe a goalie plays it out, maybe a coach plays it out. I'll put a goalie in here now. But he's going to play the pass out here, and we're going to go 2v1. I'm going to say that it has to go through each box. If you don't want to do that, and maybe if you want that player to be able to have that vision, they can play across, and you can play a clean square ball to this player over here, and you get in that box to try to score. Fine. I would say it's up to you. But for this one, I would say we're just going to do it that they have to play through every single box, and we're going to use the concept of going forward, and just like we did in the last drill, maybe we play this pass here. Okay, the defender jumps it, puts pressure on, and then we move the ball back here, and we go forward. So again, similar concepts we're utilizing in the technical drill, but we're now putting them into a tactical context. And we're trying to use these 2v1s and use these angles to then try to go forward, exploit the gaps and the numerical advantage, get to this grid here and try to score. And what we're talking about here is just kind of, again, breaking these modes of like never play through you'll go to like a rec game and you hear, no, don't, not back to the middle. It's like, but why? We're trying to teach players why. Well, if we go to the middle here or here, we're at angles, we're away from our goal or we're away from a defender, we're creating space. That's okay. But we want to avoid playing that square ball that then's picked off. That's an easy ball. It doesn't give our attackers a lot of opportunity to utilize space or look forward and things like that. So we're not just saying, no, you can't play through the middle here. We're telling you to play through the middle. We're telling you to play through the middle at the correct time with the right weight, with the right body position. All right. And what I would say from that is if the yellow team's able to win the ball, let's allow the yellow team then to go and attack and try to score goals. So we're punishing sloppy play, we're punishing poor body position, we're punishing a thoughtless square ball with an opposition then attacking within your own 18. The other way you can do this is you can set it up so that there's a goal on this side, and you can make every one of the black players here a red player and make them neutral. And then if yellow is able to win the ball, they're then doing exactly what black was doing, but they're transitioning to attack on this goal. So that's a cool way of kind of flipping the drill and making it a little bit more game specific. Okay, so what I would do here next is I'm going to set up. We'll go. Here, yeah, we'll go goal here, and a goal here, a goal here, and then maybe a line of cones here. And maybe we move this up a little bit. Yeah, something like that. And it, again, depends on what you're trying to do here. Field space available, number of players, things like that. But let's just, for the sake of making it a 5v4, so a 4v4 plus a goalie. 2, 3, 4, plus a goalie in here. And then 4 defenders. So we're not creating an automatic numerical advantage. We're just telling the players they have to create the numerical advantage with their play. And they've got the goalie, so they can use the goalie and play back to him. But what we've got here is a 5v4, basically. And we're trying to score on any of the side goals. So we're building out. Now, what we're trying to simulate here is we can play short. We can play and build and move the opposition. But we've also got a direct route option. The players can't dribble past the orange cones, but they can score on this goal. So maybe these are worth 1 point. This goal is worth 3 points. Maybe we even make it so if they miss the shot on the big goal, miss a shot on the wide goal, no, nothing happens to them. But if they miss the shot on the big goal, they lose a point. So what we're doing is we're saying, hey, listen, if it's there, you can hit this long ball. If it's there, let's play this direct. It's worth it. It's a home run ball. We threw on a goal. It's great. But if you're just playing it to play it, and you're just trying to hit it long, you're going to start losing points. We lose possession. The build-out play is not really there. So if we can get it where we suck, a 3v1 on this side with maybe just 2 players, and we can then switch back through. So let's say we go, bang, defense overcommits to one side. The build-up plays work. We made the opposition compact. We then switch out of that compactness, play in their shadow, and then we can play something forward here, and he scores from here. Let's reward that. Let's reward that we've moved the defense and created those gaps in their play to get something like this going. So we're looking at, again, while the book talks a lot about the tactical analysis, we're breaking the tactical analysis and the core concepts of building out the back into 2 very simple options. Are we going to play and build, or are we building to move the defense to hit that home run ball? And with that variability, if teams start to jump you and say, well, you're going to build the back, we're going to press you like this, well, you can take advantage of that over exertion, that overcommitment to numbers forward, to play over the back and force them back a little bit. And you're kind of getting the 1-2 punch there. And if you're able to do that, and you have 2 different options, it makes it very difficult for the defense to predict and to commit to how they're going to defend your build-out play. Now, from there, I'd go into a scrimmage, and kind of, again, maybe we're having a point system where we're rewarding a certain number of passes through the middle. We're rewarding if we're able to complete a pass over the top of the defense and get a shot on goal. Kind of whatever you're really looking for within your style. But again, utilizing the concepts of build out plan and making sure that no matter what in the game they're playing, this build out style, and that maybe that's the only restriction you have in the scrimmage is they have to build out. Maybe the first pass has to be made within the box, and you're making your decision from there. So I'd really love to hear about your thoughts on this concept of playing short to either combine or to play long, and kind of what you think about it and some of the things I discussed from the tactical analysis in this game and in this book. So once again, my name is Matt Carroll with World Class Coaching with Howard Cowdy Sports Coach 2023, and the book Build Up from the Back: A Tactical Analysis by Luca Bertolini. I hope this session finds you well.